Hi, and welcome back to T&T's Blues Corner. Well, we're going to take a little break from this project here, waiting on some parts and things, to actually move into just a little side project here. Not really a project, I just want to change the strings on this 1929 guitar of no name. Nobody's ever along the way said what they think it is, so I'm going to just leave it open. But anyway, we're going to put these on it today. They're silk and steel by Martin, and I've heard good things about them. Especially for these older guitars, you don't want a lot of tension on. Not that this guitar wasn't made to probably handle a steel string. I think I'm going to just take it easy on it. We got some cracks back here and such. I don't have any raising really of the bridge there, which is surprising for a guitar this age, considering it lived in the top of a closet for years. But anyway, we have it here, and we've been working on it for some time. We were able to put some new tuning keys on it. I don't know if you can see it's a little dark. And we changed the strings, we cleaned it up. We tried to fix some of these cracks, not fix them per se, but just try to get them to halt. But we're still doing some things there. We've got to get something on the inside, a piece of wood, to try to give some stability. But I'm just kind of still researching that. So that's what we're going to do today, really quick here, is just change these strings. Hang on. Okay, I got you a new angle here. We're trying a new way of doing this. We're doing this all on YouTube capture. Whoops, dropping things. All right, let's get these strings off. Make sure we go the wrong way. 50-50 chance. Wrong way. All right, I like these little screwdrivers for this kind of stuff. This one in particular is nice for a lot of different things. It's got a little light. I don't know if you can see that. See the little light there. It's got a way to detect electricity, which is nice if you're doing electrical work. Made by Hammerhead. And I just threw that in the trash. Great. And then today, we're using this, and this is hard for me to do today, Dux Deluxe. Just a little way to get strings off. Find these at your local music stores. Oops, round that one right off there. I'll have to fix that. Well, let me get these strings off here and I'll get you right back in. Okay, strings are off, so that's good. Well, now we're going to solve a little problem that you may have encountered, and maybe you have a solution. This is my solution. This has come off. And these don't have any threads, or they don't have any like a set screw or anything like that. So what you have to do, or at least what I do, is I heat this sucker up as much as I can, and then I just push it back down on, kind of melt it back on there. So let's see if we can get this on camera, huh? And be very careful when you're doing this. You don't want to hit the finish or catch the wood on fire, so just try to stay at the end. Just watch what you're doing. I find these torches that are for cigar smoking work perfect for me. Just heat it up. Now it will cool down pretty quickly. So try to get this thing on here as soon as you can. Push that sucker down on there. And give it a little twist while you're doing it. And then hopefully, with all the luck in the world, that will melt on there and then you're good to go. This doesn't always work every time, especially with something like this. It's kind of smooth. And also one that I've done already before a couple times. That matters. So we'll let this sit and we'll get started putting some strings on it if it works. See you then. Okay, we're about to get started here. I just want to show you these strings if you can see them at all here. They're really flexible. They're called silk and steel. I don't know a whole lot about them, other than they recommend them if you want to reduce your string tension on older acoustic guitars, or maybe guitars that don't have a truss rod. Maybe you want more of a traditional, not a traditional, but a steel string on a gut string guitar. I don't know. Look them up. What I'm trying to do here is, and I'll get you back here, is let's show you how I tie these under here. So I'm trying my best here, so hang with me. Camera angles. I got thousands of dollars in cameras and equipment, and my PC goes down because of good old Windows 10 kills my PC, and now we're back to using my Zoom IQ 5 and a cell phone strapped onto a mic boom stand. We're high tech here. Let's get this done. Okay, here goes. Starting with this E string here, I think it's the easiest one to see, and it's where my light source is. I'm going to go up here. This is a little harder to do for sure, because I can't. Oh, I got it to work. It's really tight. This smaller parlor size guitar, it's hard. Everything's hard. Anyway, now, how do you get this right? I've seen many techniques. I've seen 12th fret, which you can't see, this distance, for the windings. You put the, the string in your hand between your middle knuckle of your middle finger, and you point down to the 12th string. I've seen this where you pull it like this, and then you take it over to the first string like this. Seen all different ways to do this. I'm going to try this one. Just see what happens. Not the normal way I do it, but if it's good enough for Martin, it's good enough for me. Now, another thing Martin does that I've always done is on these inside, these two here, I've always tried to wrap them where the winds are in the insides. I think that's the way Martin does it. I like it that way so it doesn't sit. See how this nut is, how far this is. I know it's not the greatest thing, but it's at an angle anyway. Well, it's interesting. It is at an angle. This is a wood nut that's actually part of the fretboard. It's really, really neat. That way it doesn't rub on this part right here. I want to get it as close as I can in here now. This normally takes me a couple tries to get my head wrapped around this, and doing it on camera is no better. So let's see what we got here. So we're going to go with that. Alright, so if I want it, I think I want it on the outside first. I think this is, so I'm going to go under it. I'm going to pull it tight. Like this. Alright. And now, I'm going to get my screwdriver thing back here. Actually, I'm going to use my other one here because it's a little smaller. And I'm going to try to remember which way I need to turn this. I'm going to start winding her up. Come alive in the comments if I'm wrong. Don't have too many of these guitars, so this is what I do. Actually, I'm going to let this first one go, and then I'm going to cut this because I don't like that winding up. Just going to let this first one go so I'll make sure I'm on the right side of it. Which I am. You know what? This is not as many turns as I'd like to have. I don't know about Martin's idea there. And that is just one turn. Okay, well, it is what it is. If you want to do more turns, I would suggest you go with the 3-pin or the middle finger up here on the 12th fret idea. Because that didn't seem to give me as many turns as I normally like. And I fear that this isn't going to be the best string tension I've ever had, or not string tension, but the best chance of having stable tuning that I've ever had. But hey, Martin told me to. All right, so I'm going to cut you back here when I've got a few more on, and then we'll do this one over here. Maybe one of these in here. We'll see. Be right back. Okay, got you back here on this last one here, last couple here probably. I might cut out, who knows. So we're going to take this now, and we're going to go to this side now, according to Martin. All right, and then wrap it around on the inside and pull it tight, just like that, and make a little knot there. Alright. And then on this last one, we're going to do the opposite. When we wrap, and I might have this backwards. This is the way I seem to be doing it. Okay, now you can see here, if you can, the difference between this and this. Okay, so I'm going to wind these things up, and then I'll get you back for maybe the last wind. Okay, got you back here for this last one. Move this out of the way. Alright, so we've got the tightest knot that I can seem to get. I'm sure it's probably a better way to do it. I think it just might be these silk and steel strings as well. Basically, when we get it to this point, we can cut this. Just be cognitive of this. You want enough to come over so you don't end up having it come loose. But you don't want too much that it catches, when it's winding. So what I've been finding so far, let's hope it stays, is about right here. Okay. Oh, well, see, that's not what I wanted. I need to keep that tight together. And I think that's just part of these strings. Actually, that may be okay. You want to keep tension on this while you're doing this, but not enough to undo that knot, so it'll tighten up as you go along, and then you'll be able to feel a little bit more comfortable. And it might go a little bit sideways on you with these strings, but that's okay as long as it's staying there and it's tight. Then you can address that later. Just keep tension on it. Okay, well, there it is. We've got all the strings on it, and I'm going to stretch them out and do some things, then we'll come back and see what it sounds like, and then we'll call this thing. See ya. Hey, and welcome back. We've got this puppy here. We've got this acoustic guitar all strung up with the Martin Silk and Steel. Thank you, Martin. So, let's do a little bit of Up on the Gandy. We'll do some blues on TNT's Blues Corner. me, baby. All right. Well, there it is. Get to hear a little bit of this. Wow, that thing's so light. 1920s acoustic guitar. Actually, it's a combination of, I think, 4 different companies of that period to make this one guitar. Give you a little hint there. This has something to do with it. Yep. That nice little painting or whatever, motif. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for joining me here for TNT's Blues Corner. Thank Martin for these strings. And thank everybody for everything you do. Hey, more to come this year. I'm going to give you a little insight as we go along through the year, but I'm going to be doing some more live streaming on the Facebook, so if you haven't followed me there, please do. And you can see me do the live streams, and you'll know more about when they're going to happen. I notice a lot of my subscribers aren't on Facebook, so subscribe too, and thank you for those who have, and thank you for those who will. But anyway, there's this guitar, and I'm going to end this baby because it's already longer than I've been liking to do in this late of this season 4 TNT's Blues Corner, but that's the way it is, so I'm going to shut up, and I'll see you next time. Hey, that's that shirt again. Hey, I'll see you. Have a great day.